Olúwa. Ìwọ nìkan, ìwọ nìkan, ìwọ nìkan, ìwọ nìkan Olúwa.
Ọlọ́run rere a gbé ọ̀gá.
Our good Father, we exalt you.
Torí láì sí ìwọ kò sí àwa.
For without you, we are nothing.
A gbé ọ̀gá fún oore ọ̀fẹ́ tá a rí gbà láàárọ̀
We
yìí.
exalt you for the grace we are able to obtain this morning.
Láti jí sí ìmọ́lẹ̀ ìyè.
To wake up into life.
Láti rí ọ̀sẹ̀ tuntun mi.
And to see a new week.
Olúwa gbọpẹ́ wa.
Lord, accept our thanks.
À ń lọ sínú ẹ̀kọ́ ọjọ́ ìsinmi ti àárọ̀ yìí.
We are going in today's Sunday Bible class.
Jésù olùkọ́ àgbà.
Jesus, the great teacher.
Fún ara ẹ̀ wa kọ́ wa.
Come teach us yourself.
Fún wa ní òye.
Give us understanding.
Tán ìmọ́lẹ̀ sínú ayé wa nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
Shine your light into our lives through your word.
Tún ayé wa ṣe nípa ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀.
Reform our lives through your word.
Ògo ni fún ọ Jésù.
Glory be to you, Jesus.
Jésù Olúwa wa.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
A gbé orúkọ Ọlọ́run ga
We exalt the name of the Lord
ní àárọ̀ yìí.
this morning.
Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá la parí àkókò oore ọ̀fẹ́.
Last week we finished the dispensation of grace.
Ìta ń kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lórí ìgbọ́ràn tí yóò mú oore ọ̀fẹ́ wá.
That we learn about the obedience that will bring grace.
Bọ̀ à ń lọ sí ẹ̀kọ́ mi láàárọ̀ yìí.
But we are going to another lesson this morning.
A fẹ́ wo àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọjọ́ iwájú nínú 70 ọ̀sẹ̀ Daniel.
We want to look at the future events of Daniel's 70 weeks.
Àwọn ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ọjọ́ iwájú nínú 70 ọ̀sẹ̀ Daniel.
The future events of Daniel's 70 weeks.
Àkọ́kọ́ tí àkọ́kọ́ máa wò ń bẹ̀ ni.
And the first one we are going to look at is
Ó ní láti parí àìṣedédé.
to finish the transgression.
Láti parí àìṣedédé.
To finish the transgression.
Àtàbáwo Isaiah 59 verse 1 and 2.
Isaiah orí kọkàndínlọ́gọ́ta ẹsẹ̀ kìíní àti kejì.
Isaiah 59 verse 1 and verse 2.
Isaiah orí kọkàndínlọ́gọ́ta ẹsẹ̀ kìíní àti kejì.
Kíyèsí,
Behold,
ọwọ́ Olúwa kò kúrú láti gbani.
the hand of the Lord is not shortened,
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni etí rẹ̀ kò wúwo tí kì yóò fi gbọ́.
neither is it heavy that it cannot hear.
Ṣùgbọ́n àìṣedédé yín ni ó yà yín kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run yín.
But your iniquities have separated you between you and your God,
Àti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yín ni ó pa ojú rẹ̀ mọ́ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ yín.
and your sins have hid his face from you,
Tí kì yóò fi gbọ́.
that he will not hear.
So ohun tá a fẹ́ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lé láàárọ̀ eléyìí.
This is what we want to learn about this morning.
Tí Ọlọ́run bá fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ láti parí ẹ̀.
If the Lord give us the grace to finish it,
So à á lè parí ẹ̀.
we'll be able to complete
Bọ̀ ibi
it.
tí Ọlọ́run bá fún wa ní oore ọ̀fẹ́ dé.
But we go to the extent God give us the grace.
A fẹ́ wo bí Ọlọ́run ṣe fi òpin sí àìṣedédé.
I want to look at how God put an end to
So
transgression.
lára àwọn nǹkan tí Daniel rí rèé nínú 70 ọ̀sẹ̀.
And this is one of the things Daniel saw in the 70 weeks he had.
Ní Daniel 9 verse 24.
Daniel orí kẹsàn-án ẹsẹ̀ kẹrìnlélógún.
Ní Daniel 9 verse 24.
Daniel orí kẹsàn-án ẹsẹ̀ kẹrìnlélógún.
70 ọ̀sẹ̀ ni a pinnu sórí àwọn ènìyàn rẹ̀
70 weeks have been proposed for your people
àti sórí ìlú mímọ́ rẹ̀
and to that holy city
láti ṣe ìparí ìrékọjá
to finish the transgression
àti láti fi èdìdí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀
and to make an end of sins
àti láti ṣe ìlàjà fún
and
àìṣedéédé
to make reconciliation for
àti
iniquity
láti mú òdodo àìnípẹ̀kún wá
and to bring in everlasting
àti láti
righteousness
ṣe èdìdí ìran àti wòlíì
and to seal up the vision and prophecy
àti láti fi òróró yan ẹni mímọ́
and
jùlọ
to
rẹ̀.
anoint the most holy.
Àní fàásì yìí
And this verse,
láti mú nǹkan mẹ́fà jáde
we are going to bring out 6 things
tá a máa wò láwọn ọ̀sẹ̀ wọ̀nyí léraléra wọn.
that we will continue to look at each week.
Nínú tá a kọ́kọ́ máa mú jáde ń bẹ̀ ni pé
The first one is
láti ṣe ìparí ìrékọjá.
to finish the transgression.
Láti ṣe ìparí ìrékọjá.
To finish the transgression.
And eléyìí ni a ó pín sí abala bíi mẹ́rin.
And these we are going to divide into about 4 places.
Abala àkọ́kọ́ ni
The first one is,
kí ni ìtumọ̀ àìṣedéédé.
what is the meaning of transgression?
Kí ni ìtumọ̀ ẹ̀ gangan?
What is the meaning?
Tá a bá ń sọ pé àìṣedéédé kí ló túmọ̀ sí?
What does transgression mean?
Abala kejì ni pé
And the second one is,
ohun tí ọ̀tẹ̀ máa ń mú wá.
what rebellion will bring.
ohun tí ọ̀tẹ̀ máa ń mú wa.
the result or consequence of rebellion.
Torí níhìn láti rí i pé àìṣedédé àti ọ̀tẹ̀ ẹ̀gbọ́n àtàbúrò ni wọ́n.
Because we are going to see here that transgression and rebellion are brothers.
O ò lè rí ẹni tó ní ìwà àìṣedédé tí ò ní padà dìtẹ̀.
Whosoever that has transgression will eventually rebel.
Àní abala ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta.
And the third section,
Ibẹ̀ láti máa wo ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀.
we are going to see the events that will occur upon the rebellious.
Kí ni àwọn nǹkan tó máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn ọlọ́tẹ̀?
What are the things that will happen to the rebellious people?
Àní abala ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin ẹ̀.
And the fourth one,
Ibẹ̀ láti wo ọ̀nà wo láti parí àìṣedédé.
we are going to see which way are we going to put an end to transgression.
Ọ̀nà láti pa àìṣedédé run.
The way to destroy transgression.
Àwọn nǹkan mẹ́rin là á gbé yẹ̀wò.
These are the four things we are going to study.
Àmì ò sì ní sáré rárá.
I'm not going to rush
Kó bá lè yé wa.
so that we can
Torí
understand.
eléyìí ni nǹkan tí Daniel rí nínú 70 ọ̀sẹ̀.
And this is the revelation Daniel saw out of the 7 weeks.
Eléyìí náà la mú jáde nínú ìwé Daniel 9 verse 24 yìí.
And this is what we are taking out of Daniel chapter 9 verse 24.
So ẹ jẹ́ ká máa mú wọn lẹ́yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan báyìí.
Let us study them one by
So
one.
ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ sí abala àkọ́kọ́.
Let's go to the first section,
Èyí tí mo pè ní kí ni ìtumọ̀ àìṣedédé?
which I call what is the meaning of transgression.
Ìtumọ̀ àìṣedédé.
The meaning of transgression.
Ìtumọ̀ àìṣedédé tí Bíbélì kọ́kọ́ fún wa.
The first meaning that the Bible gave
Tó
us,
jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run tó sì jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ayérayé ni pé
which is the book of the word, and the word, eternal word, is
tí wọ́n bá ń pè nǹkan ní àìṣedédé,
when something is called transgression,
ó ní rírìn ségesège.
and that is walking dilly-dally.
Rírìn ségesège.
Walking dilly-dally.
And tá a bá wo 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 6.
Thessalonica kejì orí kẹta ẹsẹ̀ kẹfà.
2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 6.
Thessalonica kejì orí kẹta ẹsẹ̀ kẹfà.
Àwa sì pàṣẹ fún yín,
And we command you,
ará,
brethren,
ní orúkọ Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa,
in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ,
kí ẹ̀yin kí ó yẹra kúrò lọ́dọ̀ olúkúlùkù arákùnrin
that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother
tí ń rìn ségesège,
that walketh disorderly,
tí kì í ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlànà tí wọ́n ti gbà lọ́wọ́ wa.
and not after the tradition which he received of us.
Ẹ kíyèsí ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run.
Look at the word of God.
Àwọn aláìṣedédé tó ń rìn ségesège, Bíbélì kò sọ fún wa pé ká bá wọn ṣọ̀rẹ́ gan.
These people that are walking disorderly, the Bible does not say we should be their friends.
Torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹ̀gbọ́n ni àìṣedédé, àbúrò ẹ̀ yóò wọlé pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Because they know transgression is the brother, the other one that is the rebellion will come in as well.
A gba ìlànà kan lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run,
We have received a standard from God
èyí tí a lè máa fi lo ayé wa.
which we can live a life with.
A gba ìlànà kan lọ́wọ́
We
Ọlọ́run,
have received a standard from God
èyí tó lè fi wá hàn bí ọmọ ẹ̀.
that can show us as his children.
A gba ìlànà kan lọ́wọ́
We
Ọlọ́run,
have received a standard from God
èyí tó lè dá ìrí àti àwòrán àtijọ́ àti tí Ọlọ́run fún ènìyàn padà sára ènìyàn.
that can return the old image and likeness of God into a man's life.
Àní àwòrán Ọlọ́run tí a dá wa.
The image of God which we are created.
A gba ìlànà kan lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run,
We have received a standard from God
èyí tó lè mú ká dàbí ẹ̀,
that can make us to be like him.
ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí ẹ̀,
That we should speak as he speaks
ká máa hùwà bí ẹ̀,
and behave as he behaves.
máa sọ ohun gbogbo bí ẹ̀.
And we do everything as he does them.
Ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí àwọn àpọ́stélì á lè padà ṣẹlẹ̀ sáwa náà.
So that what happened to the apostle will eventually happen to us.
Bíbélì pé ní Áńtíókù láti pe àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn ní Kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
The Bible says the disciples were first called Christians in Antioch.
And Kìrìsìtẹ́nì sí wọn, ohun tó túmọ̀ sí ni pé Kristi kékeré.
And Christian, the word Christian to them means little Christ.
So bí Jésù ṣe ń ṣe làwọn náà ń ṣe.
They were doing as Jesus was doing.
Ọ̀dọ́ wọn ò kàwé.
Though they were not educated,
Bí Jésù ṣe ní sùúrù.
but as Jesus was
Bó
patient,
ṣe ní ìwà rẹ̀lẹ̀.
as he was humble,
Bó ṣe nífẹ̀ẹ́.
as he was loving,
Bó ṣe ń lọ kiri tó ń
as he
ṣoore.
was going about doing good.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́lẹ́ ni wọ́n rí ní ayé àwọn ènìyàn yìí.
So also they can find those in the people of in the life of these people.
Wọ́n ò rí orúkọ míì tí wọ́n lè fún wọn.
They could not get any other name to call them
Ó wí
with.
pé
They said
ọ̀gá wọn ti lọ.
their master had gone.
Ọmọ ẹ̀ lélẹ́yìí.
These are his children.
ó ní wọ́n ṣe pé wọ́n ní kìrìsìtẹ́nì.
And that was why they were called Christians.
Kristi kékeré.
Little Christ.
Eléyìí náà ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Pétérù.
And this happened to Peter.
Àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ Sanhedrin wò gan.
This council Sanhedrin looked at him.
Wọ́n rí i pé
And they could find
eléyìí ò kàwé.
this man was not educated.
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tí wọ́n kọ́ nípa ẹ̀.
But look at what it was written about him.
Àwọn mọ̀ pé ó ti ń bá Kristi gbé tipẹ́.
But they knew he had been long dwelling with Christ.
Torí ìyà tí wọ́n fi ń jẹ síbẹ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀ òdì.
Because he was being tortured, yet he did not blaspheme.
Wọ́n fi sínú ẹ̀wọ̀n síbẹ̀ kò sọ̀rọ̀ òdì.
He was put in the prison, yet he did not blaspheme.
Nípa tí Jésù bẹ́ẹ̀ ni pé a fà á lọ bí àgùntàn fún pípa.
And the Bible recorded it about Jesus that he was drawn away like a sheep that wants to be slaughtered.
Ó fi ìrẹ̀lẹ̀ yadi níwájú olùrẹ́run ẹ̀.
And he was dumb with humility before the sheep bearer.
So gbogbo tí wọ́n ṣe fún Jésù kò sọ nǹkankan.
So whatever they told Jesus did not reply.
So tí a bá rí ẹnikẹ́ni tí òórìn pẹ̀lú nípa ìlànà tá a gbà lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run tó ń ṣe ségesège, Bíbélì pé ká yẹ̀ kúrò lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀.
But if we find a man that is walking disorderly, not following the standard received from God, the Bible says we should withdraw ourselves from him.
Ìtumọ̀ kejì tí Bíbélì fún àìṣedéédé.
And the second meaning the Bible gave to a transgression
Òun ló wà ní Revelation 3 verse 15 and 16.
can be found in the book of Revelation. Ìfihàn orí kẹta ẹsẹ̀ kẹẹ̀dógún.
Òun ni wọ́n pè ní kò gbóná kò tutù.
And that is lukewarmness.
Kò gbóná kò tutù.
Lukewarmness.
Revelation 3 verse 15 and 16.
Ìfihàn orí kẹta ẹsẹ̀ kẹẹ̀dógún àti kẹrìndínlógún.
Èmi mọ iṣẹ́ rẹ pé
I know thy works,
ìwọ kò gbóná.
that thou art lukewarm,
Tí ìwọ kò gbóná.
and neither cold
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìwọ kò tutù.
nor hot.
Èmi ó pọ̀ jáde
I
ní
will
ẹnu mi.
spew you out of my mouth.
The same judgment.
Ìdájọ́ kan náà.
Paul apostoli sí ìjọ Thessalonia.
Paul, apostle to the church at Thessalonians,
Ó ní ẹ yẹra kúrò lọ́dọ̀ wọn.
he said, withdraw yourself from them.
Ẹni tó bá rìn ségesège.
Whosoever that walk disorderly,
Ẹ má bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
do not speak with them,
Ẹ má bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
be a friend to them.
Ẹ yẹra kúrò lọ́dọ̀ wọn.
Withdraw yourself from them.
Revelation tí wọ́n fún Jòhánù.
Ìfihàn tí a fi hàn John.
Ìfihàn tí wọ́n fún John ní. Ó wí pé
The revelation shown to John says,
ẹni tí ò gbóná
he that is neither hot
tí ò tutù.
nor cold,
Túmọ̀ sí pé
which means
tí ṣètò Ọlọ́run
someone that does not belong to God
pátápátá.
totally.
Òní Ọlọ́run ọ̀la Sátánì.
He will go to God today and tomorrow will go to Satan.
Òní àdúrà ọ̀la oògùn.
He will pray today, tomorrow he will go for charms.
Òní mímọ́ ọ̀la èérí.
He will be holy today, tomorrow will be filthy.
Òní pípé ọ̀la ẹ̀ṣẹ̀.
He will be perfect today, tomorrow he will go into sin.
Òtítọ́ lónìí irọ́ lọ́la.
He will say the truth today, he will lie
Kò
tomorrow.
dúró síbì kan náà.
He is not staying in a place.
Ná
He is neither hot,
òtítọ́ ń lọ church.
truly he is attending the church,
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń gbọ́ òrá àyè nínú ẹ̀.
but the world does not have a chance in his life.
Jésù Olúwa wípé
Jesus the Lord says,
èmi ò ní lè gbà yẹn.
I will not be able to accept that.
Mi ò ní lè gbà yẹn mọ́ra.
I will not accept that.
Ohun tí màá kú ṣe ni pé
What I will do is,
màá kọ̀ ẹ̀ jáde.
I will spew you out,
O ò ní lè jẹ́ tèmi.
so that you will not that be mine.
Ìtumọ̀ wọ̀nyí jinlẹ̀.
And this the meaning is deep,
Ìtọ́ ń pè ní àìṣedédé.
which is called transgression.
And gbọ́ olùfẹ́.
Listen, beloved.
Ìtumọ̀ ilé Bíbélì fún àìṣedédé.
The third meaning the Bible gave to transgression.
Eléèlè fún lè tan ìmọ́lẹ̀ sí òye wa láti jẹ́ kó yé wa sí.
This can put a light into our understanding so that we understand them all.
Ó ní
Is
ẹni tí Bíbélì sọ pé kò dúró sójú kan.
who the Bible called that is not staying in one place.
Tí ò lè dúró unstable person.
He is unstable.
Ẹni tí ò lè dúró síbi kan.
He is unstable.
Arírú àpẹẹrẹ ènìyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ní Genesis 49
We can see the example in Genesis chapter 49.
verse 4.
Ẹsẹ̀ kẹrin.
Unstable,
He is unstable.
unpredictable. Ẹni tí ò dẹ̀ mọ̀ tó lè ṣe.
He is unpredictable.
Ẹni tí ò lè dúró síbi kan.
He is unstable.
Ẹni tí ò lè dúró sínú Ọlọ́run pátápátá.
He cannot stay in God totally.
Genesis 49
Genesis orí kọkàndínláàdọ́ta.
verse 4.
Ẹsẹ̀ kẹrin.
Ẹni rírú bí omi.
Unstable as water.
Ẹni rírú bí omi.
Unstable as water.
Tẹ́ bá rí bí omi ṣe máa ń ṣe.
If you look at the way the water will rush,
Àgàgà òkun
especially the ocean,
yóò lọ sókè.
It will go up,
yóò wálẹ̀.
it will come
Even
down.
ọkọ̀ tó wà lórí ẹ̀ gan òun gan náà ò ní lè stable.
Even the ship on it or the boat will not be able to be stable.
So ẹni tí wọ́n ń pè ní ẹni àìṣedéédé lélẹ́yìí.
This is the person called a man of transgression.
ẹni lónìí tó gbé òfin Ọlọ́run ṣùgbọ́n lọ́la tó jù ú lẹ̀.
Today he's able to hold the law of God, tomorrow we throw it away.
ẹ wá gbọ́ torí pé Rúbẹ́nì jẹ́ ẹni rírú bí omi.
And listen, because Reuben was unstable as water,
Rúbẹ́nì tí ò lè dúró nínú òfin Ọlọ́run àti òfin bàbá ẹ̀.
Reuben that cannot stand in the law of God and the commandment of his father.
Rúbẹ́nì ẹni tí ò bẹ̀rù bàbá ẹ̀ tí ò sì bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run.
He was not afraid of God, neither of his father,
láti sùn ti ìyàwó bàbá ẹ̀.
and to lie with the wife of his father.
Bàbá ẹ̀ wípé
The father
orí
said,
pé o ò stable.
because you are
O
unstable,
ò lè dúró ti ìyàwó tí wọ́n ní.
you cannot stay with your own
Torí
wife.
o ò ní ìtẹ́lọ́rùn.
Because you are not
O ò
satisfied,
lè dúró síbi kan náà.
you cannot stay in a
O
place.
ò lè dúró ti Ọlọ́run bàbá ẹ̀.
You cannot stay with the God of your father,
Ọlọ́run tèmi dúró tì.
the God that I am standing
Ọlọ́run tí
with,
bàbá tèmi dúró tì.
the God that my father stand
Àní
with,
Ọlọ́run Abrahamu.
the God of Abraham,
Ọlọ́run Isaac.
the God of Isaac,
Àti Ọlọ́run tèmi
and the
Jákọ́bù.
God of I myself,
O
Jacob.
stable.
You are unstable,
Ìwọ kì yóò lè tayọ.
you shall not excel.
Ẹ consider gbogbo àwọn ìdájọ́ mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta.
Consider the three judgments.
Ẹ má ṣe ẹ yẹra kúrò lọ́dọ̀ wọn.
Withdraw yourself from them.
Paul Àpọ́sítélì sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ nípa ẹ̀mí mímọ́.
Paul Apostle said that through the Holy Spirit.
Jésù Olúwa sọ.
Jesus the Lord said
Torí
it,
pé o gbóná.
because you are neither
O
hot
dẹ̀ tútù.
nor cold,
Màá tì ẹ́ jáde.
I'm going to spew you out.
And Jacob sọ pé.
And Jacob said,
O ò lè dúró síbì kan.
because you are unstable,
O ò ní lè tayọ.
you will not be able to excel.
Ohun búburú ni àìṣedéédé.
Transgression is an evil thing.
Burú gan.
It's very bad.
Wá wo ìjìnlẹ̀.
And come and look at the mystery
Ìjìnlẹ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀.
and the meaning.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká sí Bíbélì wá sí.
Let's
2
open our
Corinthians
Bible. Kọ́ríńtì kejì,
chapter 6 verse 14 to 17.
orí kẹfà ẹsẹ̀ kẹrìnlá sí ìkẹrìndínlógún.
2 Corinthians 6
Kọ́ríńtì kejì orí kẹfà
verse 14 to 17.
ẹsẹ̀ kẹrìnlá sí
Now,
kẹtàdínlógún.
eléyìí yóò wá yé wa, ó ti kó gbogbo ìtumọ̀ mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta tí mo sọ ṣáájú, ó ti kó wọn jọ.
And these has gathered the three meanings I have told us before.
Ẹ má ṣe fi àìdọ́gba dàpọ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn aláìgbàgbọ́.
Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Nítorí ìdàpọ̀ kí ni òdodo ní pẹ̀lú àìṣòdodo.
For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
So níbí yìí,
Yeah.
tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ olódodo, jẹ́ olódodo.
If you want to be righteous, then be righteous.
Tó o bá ní jẹ́ olódodo, jẹ́ aláìṣòdodo.
If you are not going to be, then be unrighteous.
Wọ́n kí ni ìdí tí ó máa fi dàbẹ́ ni pé olódodo ò tún lódodo?
Then why will it be that you look as if you are righteous or unrighteous?
Kí ló dé tó ń pa méjèèjì pọ̀?
Why do you join the two together?
Ohun tí Bíbélì sọ ń bí lélẹ́yìí.
And this is what the Bible is saying here.
Ìdàpọ̀ kí ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ní pẹ̀lú òkùnkùn?
What communion hath light with darkness?
Ìdàpọ̀ kí ni workers, akọrin, pastor, ọmọ ọjọ́ ní pẹ̀lú òkùnkùn?
What communion has any pastor, worker, or a member of the church has with darkness?
Tó o bá ń pe Ọlọ́run tí ò bá tí ì dáhùn,
Even if you are calling on God and is yet to give you the answer,
kò ṣàpẹẹrẹ pé kò ní dá ẹ lóhùn.
that does not signify He's not going to give you the answer.
Kí ló ń wá lọ ní òkùnkùn?
Why do you go into darkness?
Ìrẹ́pọ̀ kí ni Kristi ní pẹ̀lú Bẹ́líálì?
What concord at Christ with Belial?
Tàbí ìpín wo ni ẹni tí ó gbàgbọ́ ní pẹ̀lú aláìgbàgbọ́?
Or what part hath he that believe with an infidel?
Ìrẹ́pọ̀ kí ni tẹ́ḿpìlì Ọlọ́run sì ní pẹ̀lú òrìṣà?
And what agreement hath the temple of God with idols?
Nítorí ẹ̀yin ni tẹ́ḿpìlì Ọlọ́run alààyè.
For ye are the temple of the living
Gẹ́gẹ́ bí
God.
Ọlọ́run ti wí pé,
As God hath said,
èmi ò máa gbé inú wọn,
I will dwell in them
èmi ò máa rìn nínú wọn,
and walk in them,
èmi ò sì jẹ́ Ọlọ́run
and I
wọn,
will be their
wọ́n
God,
sì jẹ́ ènìyàn.
and they shall be my people.
Nítorí náà,
Therefore,
ẹ jáde kúrò láàrin wọn.
come out from among them,
Kí ẹ sì yára sí ọ̀tọ̀.
and be ye separate,
Bí Olúwa wí,
saith the Lord,
kí ẹ má ṣe fi ọwọ́ kọ
and touch
àìmọ́.
not the unclean thing,
Èmi yóò gbà.
and I will receive you.
Ní fàásì yìí,
And on this verse,
tá a bá rí ẹnìkan tó ń ké pe Ọlọ́run lórí nǹkan kan tí Ọlọ́run ò gbà,
if there is anybody calling on God upon a certain thing and God has not given him the answer,
simple meaning,
ìtumọ̀ tó rọrùn,
ó fọwọ́ kan ohun àìmọ́.
is laying his hands upon the unclean thing.
Aláìṣedéédé ni.
He is a man of transgression.
torí ọ̀rọ̀ náà ti wípé
Because the word of God says,
ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ké pe orúkọ olúwa nìkan la ó gbàlà.
whosoever that calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
And Isaiah náà kígbe.
And Isaiah shouted,
Ó ní, ẹ jáde kúrò láàrin
he
ẹ̀.
said, come out from among
Ẹ
them,
fà sẹ́yìn.
withdraw
Ẹ
yourself,
fà sẹ́yìn, ẹ jáde kúrò láàrin ẹ̀.
come out of them.
Ẹ má ṣe fọwọ́ kan ohun
Do
àìmọ́.
not touch the unclean
Ẹ̀yin
thing.
tẹ́ ń gbé ohun èlò olúwa.
You that carry the vessel of the Lord.
Eléyìí ṣe pàtàkì.
This is important
Ta nílò láti kíyèsí.
of what we need to observe.
A ó pa ìṣedédé ènìyàn run torí àwọn bàbá ìṣáájú wọn ti ṣẹ̀.
A man's transgression shall be destroyed because the fathers have sinned.
Àwọn ará ìṣáájú ti ṣẹ̀.
The people in the fourth had sinned.
Isaiah 43 verse 27.
Isaiah orí kẹtàléní ogójì ẹsẹ̀ kẹtàdínní
Isaiah
àádọ́ta.
43 verse 27.
Isaiah orí kẹtàléní ogójì ẹsẹ̀ kẹtàdínlọ́gbọ̀n.
Bàbá rẹ̀ ìṣáájú ti ṣẹ̀.
Your forefather that sinned,
Àwọn olùkọ́ni rẹ̀ ti yapa kúrò lọ́dọ̀ mi.
and your teachers have transgressed against me.
Nígbà téèyàn bá kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run
When one move away from God,
tàbí kúrò nínú ìlànà àti òfin Ọlọ́run,
or move away from the statutes and commandments of God,
aláìṣedédé ni.
he is a man of transgression.
Ọlọ́run fi òfin tó náà pinnu láti sọ ẹ́ dà.
He created everything so that he can make you to come to his purpose.
Ìdí nìyẹn ó fi ìwọ gan ṣe olórí ẹ̀.
And that is why he make you to have dominion over them.
Bọ̀ nínú gbogbo tọ́lọ́run dá yìí,
But out of everything God
Ọlọ́run
created,
ya àwọn kan sọ́tọ̀ pé ìwọ má súnmọ́.
God separated some and said, do not move near them.
Ẹni verse 17.
Ẹsẹ̀ kẹtàdínlógún.
Nínú igi ìmọ̀ rere àti búburú ni.
But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil,
Ìwọ kò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ nínú
thou shalt not eat of it.
nítorí
For
ní ọjọ́ tí ìwọ bá jẹ nínú
in the
rẹ̀,
day that thou eat thereof,
kíkú ni ìwọ ó kú.
thou shalt surely die.
Listen here. Ẹ wo bí dáadáa.
Ẹ gbọ́,
Ohun tí Ọlọ́run ní a ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe,
what God said we must not do
ó kéré sí nǹkan tí wọ́n fún wa lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti ṣe.
is so minimal to what we are given the grace to do.
Let me give you a simple example.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fún yín ní àpẹẹrẹ kékeré kan.
Ọlọ́run wípé
The Lord said,
nínú ohun tí mo pèsè fún ẹ,
out of what I have provided for you,
fún mi ní ìdá mẹ́wàá nínú ẹ̀.
give me the 10th part.
Ìwọ ló ní ìdá mẹ́sàn-án yòókù.
You own the remaining 9 parts,
Bọ̀ torí pé a jẹ́ aláìṣedéédé,
but because we are people of transgression,
ìdá mẹ́wàá yẹn ti pọ̀ ju ìdá mẹ́sàn-án tó ṣẹ́kù lẹ̀
that
lójú wa.
1/10 is more than the 9th part that the remaining for us.
Ọgbà Édẹ́nì ju Ìbàdàn lọ, for example.
The Garden of Eden is bigger than Ibadan city.
And gbogbo ọgbà yìí ló kún fún oríṣiríṣi igi eléso.
And the garden is full of trees of different fruits.
But okay, ẹ wá wo Ìbàdàn city for example,
But compare Ibadan city as an example.
tó sì kún fún igi eléso,
That is full of different trees
onírúurú
with
igi
fruit.
eléso.
Different types of trees.
Ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo
Just one.
kò replicate ara ẹ̀. Ẹyọ kan ṣoṣo
Just one tree
ó tó wà láàárín ọgbà náà.
that is within the garden.
Ọlọ́run dídì mọ́mọ́ mú Ádámù lọ́bẹ̀.
And God intentionally took Adam there.
Orúkọ igi yìí
And the name of this
ní
tree
ìmọ̀ rere àti búburú.
is the knowledge of good and evil.
Ìwọ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ nínú.
You must not eat out of it.
And mo sure
And I'm very sure
ó sọ fún ìyàwó ẹ̀.
he told his wife.
Àní Genesis 3,
Genesis orí kẹta.
Genesis 3
Genesis orí kẹta.
verse 6.
Ẹsẹ̀ ìkẹfà.
Genesis 3 verse 6.
Genesis orí kẹta ẹsẹ̀ ìkẹfà.
Ẹgbọ́n nǹkan tó obìnrin yẹn sọ.
And listen to what the woman said.
Ní conversation bọ̀ látòkè.
They've been conversing from above.
But verse 6 torí time wa.
But verse 6 is because of her time.
Nígbà tí obìnrin náà sì rí i pé
And when the women saw
igi náà dára ní jíjẹ.
that the tree was good for food.
Listen, the children of God.
Ẹ gbọ́ ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run.
Ṣé obìnrin yẹn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń rí igi yẹn ni?
Is that the first time the woman will see the tree?
Why now this woman is giving divination to this tree?
Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé ní ìsìn ló wá ń fún nírú orúkọ báyìí?
Why is it now she's admiring the tree?
Kí ló dé tó jẹ́ pé ní ìsìn ni igi yìí wá ń wù ú?
In fact, Bíbélì ò jẹ́ ká mọ iye ọdún tí Ádámù àti Éfà lò nínú ọgbà Édẹ́nì.
The Bible does not give us the account of the number of years Adam and Eve had been in the garden.
That is one. Bíbélì ò jẹ́ ká mọ iye ọdún tí Ádámù àti Éfà ti jọ wà papọ̀ kí ejò yóò tó wá.
The Bible does not make us to know the number of years Adam and Eve had been together before the snake will come.
Wọ́n ti jọ ń gbé nínú ọgbà náà.
They have been living together in that garden.
Ọlọ́run ò sọ pé kí wọ́n má fọwọ́ kàn.
God did not say they should not touch it.
Wọ́n ní kí wọ́n má jẹ ni.
He said they should not eat of
Kí
it.
ló dé tó jẹ́ pé ìsinyìí?
Why is it now
Obìnrin ẹ̀sẹ̀ rí pé igi yìí mọ̀ dẹ̀ dára fún jíjẹ gan.
that the woman can see that the tree was good for food
Àti pé ó dára fún ojú.
and that it was pleasant to the eyes
Àti igi tí a fẹ́ ti mú ni gbọ́.
and a tree to be desired to make one
Ó mú
wise?
nínú èso rẹ̀.
She took of the fruit thereof
Yeah.
and did eat
Ó sì fi fún ọkọ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú.
and give also to her husband,
Wọ́n sì jẹ.
and they did eat together.
Àtorí pé wọ́n ti yà kúrò nínú òfin
And
Ọlọ́run.
because they have moved away from the law of God,
Wọ́n ti di aláìṣedéédé.
they have become transgressors.
The same judgment náà wà.
Ìdájọ́ kan náà came to them,
Ojú àwọn méjèèjì sì là.
and the eyes of both of them were opened,
In verse 7, wọ́n
Ẹsẹ̀
sì wà ní
keje.
ìhòhò.
and they knew that they were naked,
Wọ́n gán ewé ọ̀kọ̀tọ́kọ̀.
and they sewed
Wọ́n sì dá ìbàtẹ̀ fún ara.
fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
Actually, let me tell you something here.
Ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ nǹkan kan fún yín ní pàtó níbí.
Genesis chapter 2 verse 24-25.
Genesis orí kejì ẹsẹ̀ ìkẹrìnlélógún àti ìkẹẹ̀dọ́gbọ̀n.
Bíbélì pé
The Bible says
ọkùnrin àti obìnrin náà
the man and the woman
wọ́n wà ní ìhòhò wọn ò sì tijú.
were naked and they were not ashamed.
Right? Ìhòhò ni wọ́n wà.
They were naked,
But wọn ò rí ara wọn.
but they could not see themselves
Because ògo kan wà tọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run tó bò wọ́n.
because a glory from God had covered them.
Bí Ádámù bá ń wo ìyàwó ẹ̀, ògo Ọlọ́run ni yóò máa rí lára.
When Adam behold his wife, he will see the glory of God upon
Bí
her.
Éfà bá ń wo ọkọ ẹ̀, ògo ni yóò máa rí lára.
And when Eve will look at the man, he will see the glory of God upon him.
Ògo tó wà lára wọn yìí, òun ló subdue everything tí Ọlọ́run dá.
It is the glory of God upon them that subdued everything created by God for them.
Ògo Ọlọ́run tó wà lára wọn yìí, òun ló fún ọ ní àṣẹ lórí ohun gbogbo.
The glory of God upon them gave them authority over every creature.
Ògo Ọlọ́run tó wà lára wọn yìí, òun ló fún ọ ní okun àti agbára láti lè máa ro ọgbà náà.
It is the glory of God that gave them the strength and power to till the garden.
Ògo Ọlọ́run tó wà lára wọn, òun ló fún ọ ní agbára láti lè máa ṣọ́ ọgbà náà.
It is the glory of God upon them that allowed them to keep the garden.
Remember I told you,
Ẹ rántí pé mo sọ fún yín,
ọgbà Édẹ́nì ó tó Ìbàdàn City.
the garden of Eden is beyond Ibadan city.
Ta ni ẹni náà tí yóò ṣọ́ gbogbo Ìbàdàn?
Who is that man that will keep the whole Ibadan city?
Tí nǹkan kan tó lágbára tí ò bá wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
If something that is powerful is not with him,
Bọ̀ torí pé wọ́n yẹ̀ kúrò ní ìlànà náà.
but because they separated themselves from the standard,
Torí pé wọ́n di aláìṣedéédé.
because
Wọ́n
transgressors,
di aláìṣedéédé torí pé wọ́n fẹ́ wà nínú ọgbà, wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ èso tọ́lọ́run ní kí wọ́n má jẹ.
they became transgressors because they wanted to be in the garden and they wanted to eat the fruit God said they must not eat of.
Mo fẹ́ kí ìtumọ̀ àìṣedéédé ó yé yín torí tá a bá ń lọ nínú ẹ̀ púpọ̀ kí ẹ̀kọ́ ìbá lè yé yín.
I want you to understand the meaning of transgressors because when we go deeper, you'll be able to understand.
So, ẹ lè mọ nǹkan tí Ọlọ́run bá Daniel sọ nínú ìran ẹ̀.
So you will know what God is telling Daniel in his revelation.
Àwọn fẹ́ máa gbádùn ọgbà náà.
They wanted to enjoy the garden,
Bọ̀ wọn ò fẹ́ tẹ̀lé òfin Ọlọ́run.
but they do not want to follow the commandments of God.
Ẹni tó ní ọgbà náà.
He that owns the garden.
Àwọn fẹ́ máa gbádùn ọgbà tó ní omi tó ní orí mẹ́rin.
They wanted to enjoy the pleasure of that garden with rivers of 4 branches.
Wọ́n fẹ́ máa gbádùn afẹ́fẹ́ inú ọgbà
They
náà.
wanted to enjoy the breeze in that garden.
Ìwà láàyè Ọlọ́run kúnnú ọgbà
The
náà.
presence of God is full in that garden.
Ìbùkún Ọlọ́run wà nínú ọgbà
The
náà.
blessings of God abound in the garden.
Ògo Ọlọ́run kúnnú ọgbà náà.
The glory of God was full in the garden.
Ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò fẹ́ tẹ̀lé àṣẹ ẹni tó ní ọgbà náà.
But they did not want to follow the commandment of he that owns the garden.
Nígbà tí wọ́n di aláìṣedéédé.
And when they become transgressors,
Ẹ ti rí pé láti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀
you will find out that from the beginning,
ni àwọn aláìṣedéédé ti ní ìṣòro pẹ̀lú Ọlọ́run.
the transgressors had problem with God.
Ọlọ́run dáríjì wọ́n.
God forgave them.
Ọlọ́run bo ìhòhò wọn.
God covered their
Bọ̀
nakedness.
Ọlọ́run lé wọn jáde.
But God drove them out of the garden.
Ẹ bá wọn gbogbo ìtumọ̀ tí mo ń fún yín.
And if you look at all the meanings I've been giving
Ẹ rí
you,
pé it's total separation.
you will find out that ìyapa pátápátá ni.
Sorry.
Ẹ má bínú.
If you are a transgression,
Tó bá jẹ́ pé alárékọjá ni ọ́,
Ọlọ́run ò sí lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀.
God is not with you.
Ohun tó bá wù kó jẹ́.
But whoever you may be,
Tó o bá ti lè máa tẹ̀lé ìlànà Ọlọ́run.
if you fail to follow the commandments of
Má
God,
jẹ́ kí ẹ̀bùn ẹ ó tàn ẹ́.
don't allow your gift to deceive you.
Wọn ò sí lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀.
He is not with you.
Ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé tó ọlọ́run bá lé wọn wọ́n á sì lè padà.
God knows that if he drove them away, they can still come back.
But ó separate pẹ̀lú wọn pátápátá.
And he separated himself from them totally.
Ó mú áńgẹ́lì kan wá láti wá dúró lẹ́nu ọ̀nà náà.
He brought an angel to come and stay by the entrance of the
Àti
garden.
ìdá iná tó ń jù ń bẹ̀.
We saw the fire,
Eléyìí
and this is too much.
eléyìí lágbára.
This is powerful.
Ẹ̀yin ọmọ Ọlọ́run ibi tó le sí rèé.
Children of God, this is where it is so hard.
Now àbúrò ẹ̀ yóò wọlé tí wọ́n ń pè ní ọ̀tẹ̀.
The brother will not come in, which is rebellion.
O ò lè jẹ́ aláìṣedéédé kó o má dìtẹ̀.
You cannot be a transgressor without rebelling.
This is a very deep mystery.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tó jinlẹ̀ gidigidi leléyìí.
Ọlọ́run wá Ádámù àti Éfà wá ní gbogbo ìgbà.
God was visiting Adam and Eve all the time.
Ádámù,
But Adam,
Éfà
Eve,
àti Èṣù,
and serpent,
ejò in bracket.
the devil,
Wọ́n dìtẹ̀ mọ́ Ọlọ́run.
rebelled against God.
Irọ́ ló ń pa fún yín.
He is lying to you.
Mọ̀ pé tẹ́ ẹ bá jẹ igi yìí àti Ọlọ́run kankan ni wọ́n.
He knew that when you eat this, you become like
O
God.
ò lè dìtẹ̀ mọ́ ẹnìkan láìsí pé o bàjẹ́.
You cannot rebel against a man except you have said bad things about him.
Ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọ̀tẹ̀ ni bíba ènìyàn jẹ́.
Backbiting about a man is the beginning of rebellion.
So wàá dìtẹ̀ mọ́.
They rebelled against him.
Psalm 78 verse